Cuckoo! 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 I showed up. Had to show up. Thank you for checking me out on Randomly React and Review First. That's my channel. And today we're going to be reviewing Friday Night SmackDown. WWE SmackDown started off with a tribute to the natural Butch Reed. First up, SmackDown started off with the highlights from the Royal Rumble winners. They was definitely highlighting that girl, Bianca Belair. Yeah, so after the highlights, big man himself walking down the ring, Roman Reigns, come down, strolling down the ring, accompanied by Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. I don't know if they're doing this intentionally, but boy oh boy, Roman takes a while to get to the ring. I could have made a bag of popcorn, poured me a nice glass of Mountain Dew, sip something. He still ain't get to the ring yet. Roman takes forever. He walks to the ring, then he pauses. After watching reluctantly, I guess he needs everybody to admire his greatness, I guess. So he finally gets to the ring. Now, I ain't gonna complain too much. This has been the best Roman Reigns we've seen so far. I mean, everybody liked him as the Shield, but I mean, he's pretty badass as a heel. Roman is badass, boy. He's badass. I like Roman attitude like this. He has a more captivating character like this. I like it. He was a little bit more boring before. A generic WWE babyface. So then he gets on the mic and then he talks about how he beat Kevin Owens and he don't want to talk about the past. He don't live in the past. He's about the now and the future. And I was wondering to myself, does that have something to do with that botch performance of that ending of the match? Because that match wasn't supposed to go that way, where Paul Heyman couldn't figure out he could not figure out how to get the handcuffs off. And I'm watching, I'm like, wow, they had to improvise during that match to pull that one off. Thank God they did. Gratefully, they put together some improvising situations to stall the audience from throwing a shoe at the TV. But they pulled it off. I guess they called that an ending. So then Reigns calls out Edge. And the reason why he's calling out Edge is because Edge has been making his appearance to Monday Night Raw to figure out who he wants to challenge for the WWE title. Then he went to SmackDown. No, he didn't go to SmackDown. He went to NXT. Yeah, I didn't expect him to go to NXT. Edge, I missed that. I didn't even see that. I didn't expect that. He calls him out for going to Raw. He calls him out for going to NXT, and he's saying that he's the real champion of the WWE. That's how he feels. I gotta respect his swag, man. He got Paul Heyman beside him. He got Uso looking dangerous to the left, man. This is the best Reigns we have seen. Do you like it? Do you love it? I don't know, but this is the best Reigns. Kicking ass. He looks badass. His attitude. He looks like he's demanding respect. Before, he looked like they were trying to force this babyface character on us for us to like him. But this guy, I can like this Reigns. After insulting Edge over and over again, he was calling him out for the night. You know who the head of the table is. It's the big dog. So he made an offer or a suggestion or a demand. I guess he was demanding Edge to make his choice by the end of the night. He was telling his boy Paul Heyman to set up the meeting for him and Edge to meet up in the ring later to close off the show. And I guess Edge has to make his decision, or that's what Roman Reigns was expecting him to do. I guess so. Next we got Rey Mysterio and Dominik Mysterio going to the ring to fight, going to the ring, and then they get ambushed from behind by King Corbin. Yo, the last few weeks King Corbin been ambushing Rey Mysterio Jr. or Dominik Jr. He's been getting them both from behind. I'm surprised they didn't expect it, but I think last week or maybe the week before, Dominik did the same as well. He snuck up and ambushed Corbin when he was coming to the ring. So I guess this is how they start off each match. Every time they're gonna fight now, one or the other, one from the other side is gonna ambush the other, maybe, I don't know. After Corbin just kicks both of their butt, he just goes to the ring and his music plays like nothing happened, I guess. But now that you think about it, if you give it some thought, I guess Corbin might be a little bit upset because Dominik Mysterio did eliminate him in the Royal Rumble. That's where some of that heat lies from. Corbin didn't like getting eliminated by Dominik. Nah, he didn't like that. Okay. Dominik is still a little sloppy around the ring. You know, he still needs to clean up a few things if he want to do this full time and have a great career. But I do see him getting slightly week to week. I must admit, they had a good match working with each other. It sold. End of this match, Rey Mysterio somehow gets underneath the ring, and when Corbin's trying to get back into the ring, Rey Mysterio's holding his leg, and I guess the ref somehow does this without the ref being notified. And then we got Dominik coming around for the daze. He come around the ropes and dazes Corbin, and he finished the match with a frog splash for the win. It was okay. Next we got a Big E promo. It was Big E promo because he got an upcoming match tonight, match with Sami Zayn and Apollo Crews later on, in a triple threat match. These three have been interacting with each other for the last week. Yeah, it was just a short promo. Next, it was a small little short clip with a promotion of the Daytona 500 featuring Sasha Banks. She'll be the starter girl. So I think that's a big deal because I'm not too sure why that's a big deal. I don't know if she's the first ever, so don't take me to court for that. I'm trying to figure out why that was a big deal. I don't know. But yeah, Sasha Banks, she'll be doing the Daytona 500 as a starter girl. Yep. Next, Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro. It was a good back and forth match. You know, them two are skilled wrestlers in the ring. But somehow, sometime during this match, something took place where Cesaro had a scar, a gash on his head, and his head was leaking during the match. It was looking... But the crazy thing is, the commentators, I don't know what's in the protocols for them when wrestlers get hurt, but they didn't seem to notice it. It was clear as day. The whole world could see it. The way how the commentators respond, like, it's not a big deal. I know if I seen the guy with his head bleeding while he was fighting, I would probably be like, oh my God, what happened? Sir, are you okay? Damn, that's a lot of blood, my man. Bro, you need a Band-Aid. Somebody help this man. Wait. Let's take a time out and then continue. Cesaro did show heart. He did. Cesaro carried on that match. He still finished off the match. He beat Daniel Bryan with a bleeding, dripping head of blood with the sharpshooter. And that was a good match. Yeah, it was a good match. They ended with Cesaro walking over to Daniel Bryan. There was a respect fist bump, and that's how they end that one. Next, Bianca. Miss Belair. Oh my God, the Bianca Belair. This girl is fine. And then the captivating Bianca Belair did her little promo, looking all cute with her little long braid going down. Beautiful. Mwah. Bianca Belair is, oh my God, beautiful. Whew. She's so cute. All right. We can't talk about it. But she did leave us with this ambiguous answer after being asked who will she choose for her opponent at WrestleMania. She just left us hanging. Next, it was a Seth Rollins little promo. I guess the Messiah is going to be returning next Friday for SmackDown. Okay, next we had Bayley versus Ruby Riott, accompanied by Liv Morgan and Billie Kay. But Billie Kay, this girl is hilarious. The commentator booth in the little chair. She got little pictures, a little autograph pictures to sign that nobody wants, shoving them in everybody's face. You know, Billie Kay, she can't decide on who she wants as a partner. One of the commentators was asking her, would she be They asked Billie Kay, do you think you and Bayley would make a good partner? And she, and instantly she made it seem like that was a great idea with her 2 partners right there at the ring. Billie Kay is crazy. That lady is. And then we have Bayley. I like Bayley now as this heel, even though it's still a corny character, but it's way better than her other character. But listen, Bayley, this girl is doing these corny one-liners. I don't know why they wrote this for her, or is she just freestyling, ad-libbing? Because these last few weeks, Bayley is hitting us heavy with these corny one-liners. She said to Ruby Riott, "I'm really strong. That's why I eliminated you." It was so corny. What is she doing? Yeah, I must admit, right after that, she followed up with this press, and she took Ruby and she threw her into the corner. So Bayley is strong as hell. So Bayley, please, don't beat me up. I'm just a messenger. You are getting stronger, because the way how you tossed that girl over there, I wouldn't want a problem with you. Watch your back. But you need to stop with the corny one-liners. They gotta write you something. As it was heating up, Billie Kay just decides to up and leave the commentator section where she was the whole time, and she tries to go to the ropes because Bayley was in the submission. Ruby had her in the submission hold, and she tried to push the ropes for her so the hold could be broken. So the ref sees her doing it, and he's telling her, and he's sending her back. So then Ruby gets distracted again, and after that distraction, then Bayley for the win. So they looking at her, they were so mad. It looked like they wanted to. And then as Bayley was exiting the ring, going back to the locker, then you see Billie running up to show Bayley her pictures. Really? Next we got Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair in the ring, giving thanks to her overnight stardom after her Rumble win. And seemingly like she was about to give her choice to who her opponent would be, there was an interruption by Reginald. We got Reginald coming to the ring. Belair looking unimpressed. Another interruption by Carmella. Carmella coming to the ring. Eventually, after Carmella gets to the ring, another interruption by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks comes out with a jaw-dropping, gyrating intro. After lifting my jaw off the floor and she made her way to the ring, notice, yo, why whenever Sasha Banks does a promo, she sounds like she's reading something from a mile away. Or she has trouble remembering lines. But it's something up with, but I don't get it. She gets all of these movie roles. Maybe in the back drinking a little wine with the sommelier Reginald, because that was his original reason for being out there. Out of nowhere, I guess he's a fan of Sasha Banks now. No, what is this guy? I thought he was with Carmella. Now you promoting for Sasha? What's going on with WWE writers right now? I don't know. It could be good at the end, so I'ma chill. I'ma chill in the back. It could be good. I don't know yet. So yeah, Reginald was making these promo. He was making these claims that Sasha Banks would beat Bianca Belair. I don't know, that's a good matchup, so I can't really call that one. I don't know. But you know Bianca Belair, you know she wasn't trying to hear that. So then she whips him with her hair. With that long, sexy braid. I mean, she could whip me with that braid. Oh, with me. And then he just skedaddles out the ring. You know, he was getting the hell up out of there. She was whipping him pretty hard too. I was like, yo, that must hurt in real life. I know when they got to the back, he was probably telling her like, hey yo, mommy, you hit me a little hard. Or calm it down next time. Tone it down next time. You got a little carried away on this one. I see. Next we got Sami Zayn with a promo claiming that he was cheated out of the Intercontinental Championship. Saying there's an injustice occurring to him. Bro, do you really want him to speak injustice? Huh? It would seem like real matters are being protested, and then out comes this version of Zayn emerges. Next, Otis and Chad Gable versus Dolph Ziggler and glorious Robert Roode. And the Street Profits tuning in at the bottom of the screen as well. They were claiming that Ziggler and Rude was dodging them. And wait. And I noticed during the segment, Montrez kept repeating himself for some odd reason. He kept repeating himself awkwardly. I didn't know if he was having a relapse. He was drinking a little. I don't know. I can't put that on him, but I was trying to figure out what was wrong with him. He was saying everything 3 times. Literally 3 times. He just kept saying it. I was like, wow, what's up with this guy? After interesting commentary by the Street Profits, Dolph and Rude got the win. Next, we had a look back at 33 years back when Hulk Hogan fought Andre the Giant. That was one of WWE's greatest matches. And then, out of nowhere, I didn't even know, maybe I gotta do some research, maybe I'm a little rusty, but then Hulk Hogan did this emotional promo for Edge as if they were long-term tag teams or best friends or had some history. Now, I'm going to fact check because I'm not too sure where this even comes from. Praising Edge, and he was saying how he wants Edge to win. Okay, I guess, Hulkster. I guess. Next, we got the triple threat match with Big E, Sami Zayn, and Apollo Crews. I kind of like this triple threat match. It was good. So now Sami Zayn plays this sneak, cowardly heel that makes these opportunistic attacks. Apollo and Big E is some of the best athletes they have in the whole company. So Sami Zayn's in the corner, and then Apollo goes up for the German suplex, and then Big E goes behind Apollo, pause, and he goes for a German suplex. So then Big E sends them both flying, and I'm like, yo, that was a good move. That one was good. I don't know if I seen that particular move, like the German suplex being attempted and then followed by a German suplex. Whoa, that's great stuff. I mean, he sent them flying. It was a 3-man double move. It was great. Very impressive. And also during this match, there was a lot of almost near 3 counts that made it suspenseful. Outside the ring, Apollo Crews lifts Sami Zayn, lifts him with a full body press, holds him, poses for about a few seconds, and then he just launches him into the barricade. He launches him. Damn, he's strong as hell. Sheesh. Does these wrestlers still do steroids? So then Apollo goes back into the ring, and then Big E finishes him with the big finish. It was a good match. I liked. Next, to end off the night, next up we got the 2021 Royal Rumble winner. It's Edge. He's in the ring stating that he could choose Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, or Roman Reigns. In the whole time, you know, you're just waiting for it. You're just waiting for it. You're just waiting for that interruption. You're just waiting for Roman Reigns to come. I'm waiting. The whole time he's talking, I'm like, where's Roman? Where's Roman? Where's Roman? Where's Roman? And as expected, as he's talking, Roman Reigns rudely cuts him off. And of course, accompanied by Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. Man, Edge is looking a little old to me now. I don't know. I mean, I guess he is old, but now he's looking very old. Like, my man, do you need a check? Because it looked like it's about time you should be looking into a nursing home, looking into a new career in the nursing home. Paul Heyman be killing it. Everything he says, his promos, his looks, his ad-libs. And you know he's helping Roman Reigns out with this character. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Paul Heyman be doing his thing. And after Edge calls him out for having backup, he sends Uso back and he tells him, I'll meet you at the bus. I don't quite know what that means. I'll meet you at the bus, but oh well. Roman Reigns seemed obsessed with this. He wanted to be acknowledged. He wanted Edge to acknowledge him. He wanted Edge to acknowledge him as his WrestleMania opponent. Why was he so persistent? I don't know. He's the champ. He doesn't need Edge. Edge needs him. He's the champ. And then out of nowhere, Kevin Owens comes from behind and delivers a stunner to Reigns. I mean, And it's becoming annoying. It's like the roster has slimmed down so much, they can't come up with nothing else better. These two been battling for so long, it's boring now. It's so boring now that I would definitely rather see Reigns fight Adam Pearce. I think Roman Reigns and Adam Pearce would have more chemistry, a much more exciting exchange. I would like that better. So at the conclude, I should have known another red herring to find out who's main eventing WrestleMania. Good. You know they're going to lead us up for these next 6 to 7 weeks, you know, because now I guess we're on the road to WrestleMania. I should have known. You guys got me. You got me again. And then SmackDown just end with 2 minutes left. I don't know if I ever seen that before. Like, it was maybe 9:58. And I'm looking at my clock and I'm like, wow, I've never seen that before. Like, did they run out of script? That's what they get. How they fire all of these wrestlers during the pandemic. So I want my 2 minutes. They could have showed me more Bianca Belair. Jeez, I feel ripped off. That's the end of my Friday night SmackDown review. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys for checking me out. And I hope everybody's in good health and stable during these awkward times. And I want to thank you for checking out my channel, Randomly React and Review First. I much appreciate it. I'm Easy11. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe and stay smart.